Hi VanLife family, this is another VEDA video. But before we get into what today's video is about, don't forget, you can help out your favorite YouTubers by watching their videos from beginning to end without skipping any of the video and watching as much of the ads as you can. Also, see if they have either a Patreon or a join button on their channel, and you can financially help them make additional income and grow their channel to produce better content. Now, today's video is a porta potty dump video, just showing you how I dump my porta potty while I'm boondocking in a friend's backyard. So I'm going to show you the porta potty. I've taken it outside the van and show you where I go dump it. There is access to sewage in front of the house that I can dump directly in, and then I use the side of the house water spigot to clean it out. So let's get started with dumping the potty. So here's my porta potty. It's a little dusty, but I should have dumped this like 2 days ago. I try and do it every 4 days just so it doesn't get so heavy on the bottom tank. I only urinate in this porta potty. I do not poop in it. I use the bagging system for poop. This bottom part is the tank that the pee goes in down here. This top part with the flusher allows you to put fresh water to flush in. I don't do that. I just use a little cup after I urinate and swish down into the bowl part. Okay, I'm going to take the top off and then take the bottom tank over to where I dump it to the sewage access. There's a lever right here that you move over and the whole top comes off. This is empty, there's no water in it. So this is the tank where all the urine is. I do think I'm going to have to buy a new porta potty. The rubber on the seal is not working properly, so I try to be very careful when handling it. Also, a piece of it came off one day when I went to dump. A piece of seal came out. This tube is here so that you can turn it. Okay. You can unscrew it, and this is where you dump from. Into the sewage, into a toilet, a regular house toilet, or wherever you are planning on dumping this. Okay, we're going to walk to the front of the house and go dump the toilet. This does have a handle, but as I said, one of my seals is broken. I don't know if I can buy just the bottom tank. I'm going to have to go to Thetford and see if I can just buy the bottom tank, because I let this get fuller than it should be. And this seal, one of the seals, came off, and so when I go to lift this up with the handle, I can't lift it properly. So I'm going to have to do the carrying over to the front of the house off of camera, and then I'll come back and show you the dumping part. Okay, here we are at the front of the house, and if you see, we have this little metal cap here that goes right directly down into the raw sewage, and so I'm going to dump right in that, and then I'll go to the side of the house, add water, add a little bit of my baking soda and a little bit of dish detergent or Dr. Bronner's, and shake it up real good to clean it. I'll do that 2 or 3 times and dump it back in the sewage. And then the last time, when I think it's clean enough, I will put a little bit of water, like a ½ inch of water, into the tank and leave it there to help dilute the urine. Okay, all dumped. Let's go rinse it out. So I have my porta potty tank I have some baking soda, and I have some Dawn dish soap. So I'm going to clean it out a couple of times, and I'm going to shake it around and go dump it. I'm going to do that twice. In the last one, I'm going to leave a little bit of water in there so that it helps dilute the urine. And that's the water spigot right there. Okay, now I'm going to go dump this in the front, same place that I dumped it before. Okay, now we're going to clean the top part. I have some alcohol in a spray bottle. And I do use paper towel for this job instead of my reusable bamboo paper towels because it's dealing with, you know, bodily fluids and such. So I just use a little alcohol to clean. It's a little dusty, and of course there's a little bit of urine specks here and there. We all pee, just like cleaning the toilet at home, you know, basically. So I try and not let this go more than 4 days. This was a little longer than I normally would do. I don't like these crevices in this toilet. I think this toilet was very poorly made for the top part. A lot of dust, dirt, hair gets in the crevices. I think it should have definitely been less nooks and crannies when they made it, but whatever. It's very difficult to get in the corner here and in the corner here. So I just do the best I can cleaning it. So with the bottom portion of the tank, I did leave a little baking soda and water and dish detergent in it, about an inch, maybe a little less than an inch amount of water with the added leftover baking soda, the leftover dish detergent, and shook it up real good to get it all mixed up and left it in the bottom of the tank. So as I'm using it this next 4 to 5 days, it'll dilute it a little bit. Okay, so there's that. The top tank is clean now, and we're going to reattach. All reattached, toilet clean, and ready to be used again. Ba-bam. I usually try and keep a bag of litter in it, and I've run out of my compostable bags, so I'm just using regular grocery bags now with a little litter in it, because if I have to poop, it's ready to go. If I don't have to poop, I just pull this out and pee in it. Clean it after I pee, and then put this back. put a little water. I just take this and splash a little water in there, or I get a little cup and put some water in it and just flush it that way. I don't keep water in this tank. It makes it too heavy. There you go. The throne. Thanks for watching another video from start to finish with skipping as little of the ads as possible. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you next time. But you've got a few seconds left.